Hi there. It's your second favorite DP right here, okay? No, that's Deadpool, you silly little Hufflepuff. Anyways, I'm gonna need you to shut up that pretty little mouth of yours and pay attention because the show's about to start, alright? And, I don't know about you, but I know who's my vote for sexiest ex-soldier turned pop culture show host. Alright, enough foreplay. Let's get on with the show.
Every week's an epic feat. They shed light on what's the trend. When will the madness ever end? From movies to the latest shows, you never know how far they'll go. Come aboard and take the ride. Let's uncover what's inside. Warriors of the night, here to fight. Pop culture explosions in the spotlight. Tune in.
Hey everybody, welcome one and all. Today is March 25th, 2025. This is episode 199 of Pop Culture Warrior. It's the show I stay up to date on all the ins and outs of what's happening in pop culture so you don't have to. I'm your host, CQ. I'm the Pop Culture Warrior of Pop Culture Warrior. Always pop culturing the warrior. Always. And joining me tonight is everyone's beloved, favorite, awesome, amazing, Marine with the mandible. He's the man in the bubble, ladies and gentlemen. It's Mad Mike. Hey. He just, I want you to do that for
Just shitting myself real quick.
What is happening, Mad Mike? How you doing, buddy?
I'm all right.
I feel like it's been like, I don't know, like a week since we spoke.
Yeah. It's like third week in a row.
Oh shit.
Better not go outside. Struck by lightning.
We are cooking. I'm trying out some new headset. So I'm like, if you see me dinking around with the audio levels, I'm like trying to get it's a little bit different sounding than the last ones I had. So I'm just, don't mind me as I'm tinkering, pushing buttons, and pew, there we go.
Yeah, you can't have new shit.
Show's over, folks.
4 def and 50.
Oh man,
you can put anything new on it.
Gotta love it. Hey everybody, how you guys doing out there? Already see the comments coming in from Angry Elf and Jessica. She says, "I need to get a job with you." Okay, all right.
We don't work and we
we
don't
have-
get paid.
We have in mind. It's like government work. It's like government work out here, Jessica.
Work.
There's Jessica. Let's see, Keith. What's up, man? Howdy, coaches out there. What do you hear? What do you say? Pete says, "CQ, who is Angry Elf and Mad Mike? They really host this show. The real host of this show. You get a free bowl of soup at 200. Oh man." Does he know he's really the co-host? Who's this guy? Oh, like me. Who's this guy? Does he know he's really the co-host?
Nah, he doesn't.
I'm just the hype guy, man. I'm the warm-up act. We bring out the real host. This guy.
Is it like Eagles or whatever have their fucking hype guy? That's you.
Yeah.
And just stands there on the field like, oh, fucking.
Oh man. See, Jessica says she doesn't need money. Bet. What do you do, Jessica? What can you offer the team, man? Because we're always looking. We're always looking at
that on talent.
We need social media people. We need artistic people. We need
autistic people.
We got plenty of those. we need art. What else? Editors. If you know how to cut and paste videos and editing and producing, man, we need it. We need just about everything. We got enough white dudes.
Well, if you just show up, I mean, that pretty much guaranteeing you're off to a way better start than about 50% of us.
CQ needs help. CQ needs all the help he can get. Damn right. CQ needs all the help. Every bit of it. Every bit of it.
4 padded walls is what you need.
Teach me how to Dougie. That's funny.
Fuck this shit. This is 2004.
Oh man. First we got to build the time machine, then we can do that. Coach says I need someone to show King and I how to run OBS. I mean, if only there was someone who was
it ain't hard.
Proficient.
I learned how to do it. Shit.
I know. I saw Mad Mike had to do it in like a weekend. Oh man.
Like 2 hours.
Yeah. Couple housekeeping things. This is an FTX weekend. We got FTX on Friday. Tune in. Have fun with us. We're gonna play some games. I'm excited, man. I'm gonna break out. You know what? If that's what people want, I would do shoots and ladders. I would. Remember Mousetrap? I would fuck up some Mousetrap, we get crazy with it. There's this game that I've been kind of sitting on and wanted to.
Shouldn't sit on board games.
Yeah, you really should.
It's
very uncomfortable.
Should all crumble.
It's very uncomfortable. Very pointy. Very pointy. No, there's this pirate game where you have little pirate ships and like you upgrade them and you attack each other and you pillage and steal and all this stuff, and it looks fun. So I'm gonna give it a run. But I've learned I need to
build it, or is it all cards or something?
It's a board game in the sense that it's flat, but then like the little ships are little miniatures and they have little add-on pieces. So like you put in. Remember, like the game of life, you had the car and you added like the people. Think
Yeah.
like that, only you add like better sails, cannons, crew, and things like that. But they're like tiny. They're like yay
All
big.
right. I'll say you better pre-build that fucking shit.
Yeah,
6 hours of you building
it's,
shit.
it's no D&D like miniature, no 40K Warhammer like paint. We're painting our miniatures.
Yeah.
This was,
This is the worst fucking board game ever.
we haven't even started yet. No, it's all pre-built and pre-colored and painted and all those things. So it's just part of the game mechanics to add on little pieces. But it looks really fun. But like the instruction book is like a novel.
Right.
So I'm gonna have to
watch
like
17 videos. Hopefully
yeah,
there's video.
I'm gonna have to watch a lot of videos, and I'll probably like start reading it tonight and be ready come Friday to play the board game. But neither, that's neither here nor there. Tune into FTX. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. And what's it? Jessica says I kickstarted a Ghibli themed D&D story. Haven't even looked at it yet. Nice. Yeah, man. I love me some Kickstarter. Don't get Mike started, man. He gets mad when we talk about Kickstarter.
He's got 700 investments that he doesn't keep track of.
Oh man, just made the list for
broken shit comes in the mail. Like, look at the shit I got. I invested in it 3 years ago.
Hey, congrats to Travis, man. Just made the list for staff sergeant. Good for you, man. Congrats. Keep up the good work. Let's see who else we got out there. What time is it? It's muffin time. Scott says, "Hey, Mad Mike, who is this dude talking?"
I don't know. He just showed up, been hacked. He hacked the fucking studio.
I'm taking over the airwaves, baby. Let's see.
Trying him out. Let's see how he does.
Hey, Ton. What's up, dude? He says, "Sup, dudes?" Like Ton, man. Good dude. Good dude.
Todd?
Actually,
Is that what's his name? What did
Ton,
you say?
it's Ton. So like John, but with a TH to start it.
Oh,
Ton. Yeah, we had this conversation a while ago. I think that's such a badass name.
We don't pronounce
Thon.
shit properly here.
Thon. Well, that's how the whole thing started. I was like, Tanahi, Hanana. And I was like, dude, just please tell me how. And he wrote, it's like John, but with a TH. And I went, got it. I need that's what I need. I need pop-ups of people like pronouncing their name, like the phonetics of their name. Oh God.
Get
God
Jessica on it. That's her
Yes.
fucking job.
Yes, Jessica, you're gonna be holding up the cue cards with pronunciations of names and words. Oh man. Billy says showed up.
Because then we pronounce the parentheses.
His name is Taha-on. Like, no.
everything that's on the card.
Oh God. Yeah, Billy said showed up 3 weeks in a row. Something's not right in the universe. You guys love just you know what? Maybe I won't be here for the 200th. Maybe Mad Mike's got this. Mad Mike can run this shit from now on.
Episode 5
of the Mad Mike Show. Oh man, if you were gonna rename it, would you rename it like Mad Mike's Pop Culture Warriors or something? Like
No, I always have to insult you, so it'd be like CQ's a bitch and quit.
Pop Culture Warrior : CQ's a bitch.
No, just Mad Mike.
CQ sucks. Oh God. So a couple things. Like I said, FTX. Speaking of Kickstarter.
So you just use to promote other shit now, and is that what we're doing here?
Speaking of
Got other stuff
Kickstarter,
going on. Okay, Kevin Smith.
I've been pretending like I did. Speaking of Kickstarter, a good friend of ours who's in the chats, Keith, hey buddy, got to do like a special edition cover for a kickstarting comic book. So let me see if I can pull it up. I have a picture of it. So here is where the heck did I put?
Didn't he write one? Isn't that's the guy that wrote one, right?
No, I think he did the art. You're thinking. I think there's we had a buddy of ours, Travis, that
Travis. That's
that
right.
did that actually wrote a book. So this is called The Ripper Gene, which has to do with like let's see, the Snow White killer case. And so this is the comic. You know, you can back it, and if you go over here, there you go. Cover F, $10, man. $10. That's our boy Keith. Keith Miller came up with the cover. So I know I'm gonna order
It would have
one.
been better if it was like genes that killed people or something.
Oh, and Keith says he built the entire campaign and drew the variant cover. All right, so he built the campaign. Which shit, man, I gotta have you do we gotta get my campaign up there. Fucking killed it.
Was it Kickstarter? Fucking, I hate this fucking thing. You had to download something.
Yeah, so Kickstarter, The Ripper Gene issue 5, and it has like Keith was telling about it on FTX and was saying like it has to do with like the story of like a serial, like somebody I guess figures out like serial killers have like a specific gene, you know, like a DNA gene kind of thing.
Oh, it's like gene. Okay.
Gene, Gene, like the
fucking
genus.
Jessica, can we get on this shit? You're
Come
fucking
on,
already
Jessica.
fired.
Come on. you might get fired before you even got hired. So there's
I put jeans like jeans that you fucking wear. I'm like, nothing found. Stupid.
I thought he meant the killer Gene, like the guy's name was Gene, and he's a killer. No, the killer Gene. So they have a bunch of different custom cover or alternate covers. There's you can order a custom sketch. There was an original art, man. I would have bought the original art. There was only one, and somebody grabbed it for $200. I would have bought that. I always like original stuff. But yeah, go support our boy Keith Miller in the chats. What up, Keith? And he's cover F by Keith Miller of issue 5 of the Ripper Gene. So there you go. I said I'd give him a quick shout out. Just say, hey, we appreciate you always hanging out with us.
In 4 hours.
Yes. And it's already made its goal, so you know it's going through, which is awesome. It was funded in just 4 hours. Congratulations, guys. That's awesome. Outstanding. Let's go back to the main.
How this shit works. Would you back this project?
Yeah, you would back this. You would hit back this project, and then it'll ask you like at what level. And if you specifically want to support Keith, that's cover F. And it's a pledge of $10.
No, that doesn't get you. Does it get you anything?
If you pledge, if you scroll down to cover F, Keith Miller, and hit pledge 10 on that, you will get that book.
Got it. Well, maybe I want a different cover.
I swear, man, this is gonna turn into like the teaching Mad Mike how to use the internets.
That's our show on Sundays, guys.
That's just
we're gonna have Coach and King on too.
Oh man,
learn how to work the radios and the internets.
Z Jason is a good artist and a musician. All right. Hey, he says thank you, CK. You awesome, man. We appreciate you.
Got 0 backers. What the fuck, assholes? Nobody is buying his cover.
I mean, look.
When did it come out?
There's a lot of like honestly, there's a lot of options. You can't feel bad. There's like 15 different variant covers, so you know, different people like different things. But we're gonna support our boy Keith and his cover.
Get a PDF of all of them.
Keith said, Matt Mike can reach out to me personally if he has any questions.
I'm going to.
I'm going to need you to walk me through this. So anyway, that was that. Check off the board. And shit, since we're out here supporting and shouting out our peoples right up here off screen, I just picked this up. It's a General Hera Syndulla, right? That's how you pronounce it, Syndulla? Hera Syndulla from Star Wars. You're a Star Warsian.
Yeah, but I don't fucking pronounce their names, man. You know, they're the worst fucking names to pronounce.
Hera Syndulla. She was in, was it Rebels? She was in Ahsoka, although she was played by the person that voiced her in Rebels was not the same actress that played her in Ahsoka. Either way,
I gotta create a fucking account. Damn it.
you know you could do it later, right? You don't have to do it live on air.
I'll forget later, and then nobody will support him.
Syndulla. Okay, yeah, see, I got people giving me the pronunciations. Here we go. Syndulla.
And syntax.
And then Scott put in Syndulag. Is there where's their G? There's no Syndulag?
Hold it up
No,
again,
that's
stop shaking it around like a fucking Michael J. Fox.
Is it? Is
Yeah.
it? Hera
I'd say
Syndulla.
Syndulla.
Yeah. Anyway,
Tomato.
I saw it. I picked it up because good friend of the show, good friend of mine, Vanessa Marshall, the voice actress behind Miss Hera, she's such a good friend. I just wanted to support her, but also I'm going to get her to sign it next time I see her. And the tie-in to what we were talking about is that they just released a podcast. Her and a couple of the people that did voices for Star Wars Rebellion just released a podcast. It's like a rewatch cast. So they watch the episodes and then kind of give you behind the scenes and stuff. It's called Pod of Rebellion. Pod of Rebellion.
Okay.
It came out and is #1 under like the rewatch podcasts in the US. It's like, cause like that's a whole thing now, is like the rewatch podcast. Came out as #1. So huge shout out to Vanessa Marshall. She's awesome. Go check out Pod of Rebellion. Because she's such a big friend of ours and has always supported us. And yeah, maybe I'll get this signed and then I'll do a giveaway at some point, something like that. What else? Any other shills? Do we got to shill out anything else? The new merch shop is not out just yet. I'm still working on it, but it'll be ready soon. Hopefully by next week, I'll have it up and running. It's going to be so much better. It's going to be so much better. The site's going to be better. The quality's going to be better. The shipping's going to be better. The prices are going to be better. It's going to be better.
I gotta do this later. Oh, that shit says $10, but it's going to charge me $30. What the fuck is this fucking Ticketmaster?
I mean, there's shipping and taxes involved, you know. The book itself is 10, and then, you know, shipping,
handling. It's because my
handling.
dumbass added it on again.
You double down on it.
Yeah.
Like, I want it so bad. So you heard it here, folks. You heard it here first, folks. Mad Mike's buying one for himself and one to give away on the show.
I guess I can't go back now. I already logged in. I wish they had Apple Pay. Like, what the fuck, man?
Oh man.
We'll find my card.
My name is a literal Marvel character, and it's 100 League with Family Lines. I like it. Better watch your back, or else she's gonna dethrone you as the back-to-back nominee. That's a good one. Scott said, "Better watch your back, or else she's gonna dethrone you as the back-to-back and nominee for Entertainment Podcast of the Year." Listen,
we haven't won shit. We nominated ourselves too.
Somebody's heard me say that spiel a couple times. Oh goodness.
Yeah, you haven't been advertising anymore. You gave up?
Nailed it. Exactly.
Dude, I should submit my own show, and what if I fucking win? Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'll have to Google that later.
Oh God. All right.
Alexa, take a note.
Take notes.
So CQ show.
Mutiny.
Look what I got. If I could have a board back here, if I could proudly display that shit.
I want you to have, since you have the one little light, you need to have like one of those mini floating shelves and then put like a little mini Lego figure on it. And then that way it's just a mini, really knockoff, like a Wish version of my background. You get like little keychains.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So in pop culture news, Severance aired its finale last week, which was awesome. I know you haven't watched the show, and I'm not going to spoil it for anybody. I really enjoyed it. There's a lot of people that are
In it, I
really
would hope there's people in it.
there's a lot of people that are like really hype the show, like, oh, it's great, one of the best, blah blah blah, everything. And then there's some people that are like, ah, this was, it's such an interesting thing because it's either you love it or
Does
you
it
hate
end
it.
on a cliffhanger? Or I saw Dax Shepard was trolls that guy or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, Adam Scott. Yeah, he leaves him really nasty messages, like because he loves the
Yeah.
show so much that he can't help himself.
He's
But
like, my wife walked in the middle of the night and fucking fell down the stairs, but you have to
you
call
have to
me
tune in
next
next
week to
week
find out what
if you.
happened or
He's like, I'm sure you're
whatever.
wondering if she's okay. Tune in next week. I'll let you know. Like, that's clever. That's clever. Yeah, I see Jessica's on season 1, episode 5. It's a great show. It's a really great show. It's obviously not everyone's cup of tea because like there's people that are like, oh my god, it was so whatever. But I'm like, it's a show. It's for entertainment purposes. And considering that it's a show based on mysteries, a la like Lost, I like that they like, okay, here's the question. Tease, tease, tease. Here's the answer, right? But now there's a new question. So it's not this like never ending, like a question that leads into a question that leads into a question that leads into, and you're just like, nothing. What is the smoke monster? We never got a fucking answer, or where the polar bear came from. Like they actually, things connect and tie, and you can tell that there's a lot of thought put into this show because on a first watch through, you'll just notice things and you'll be like, oh, that's weird or that's interesting. But then like once you know everything and you go back, you're like, holy shit, that represents the color of that represents the thing that was over there. And then it's like the number 6, and you have like the whole board in the back. Like, okay, you see how she said the word 6 times, and then it all ties in together. It's
Too much
really good.
work, man. I gotta do work to figure out what's going on.
Hey, Spanky's in the house. What up? Watch The Recruit and Chaos. I think Chaos got canceled.
Canceled, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of a bummer because that was with the Goldblums, right? That was
Jeff Goldblums.
the Goldblums. It was good.
Yeah, I heard it wasn't that good though. Well, at least that's why they canceled it. Supposedly, like nobody. I don't know. But I don't listen to what they say anyways.
Yeah.
Netflix always can't. Oh, this show's fucking great, and they'll cancel it, and you get 17 seasons of some bullshit that nobody wanted.
Yeah, you're all right. You are absolutely
We talked about this
right.
shit last week.
Yeah.
Fucking go watch last episode. I'm about to go
We're
on
not
a
gonna talk about
tangent
this
again.
We're not talking about that shit again. Oh my god.
Isn't that the show where they erase your memory at the
Yeah,
end of
well,
your
it's not
birthday?
the erase memory. It's they put in a chip and it separates your mind basically into two people: the inside worker, and the outside normal person.
I do that already. Now I can remember shit from work the next day.
He's like,
What?
I must have been severed. I don't remember shit from work. Man, I got this like itch in my throat. Actually today, and I was gonna play this here, but then I'm like, I don't want someone to say something about it. But they came out with the first trailer for the new Final Destination Bloodlines. Is the latest in the Final Destination franchise. Now, me personally, I'm like, man, that shit jumped the shark years ago. Like there's nothing new. But you know me, I'm always gonna check out a trailer when they release a trailer. And I don't know, it's got me intrigued. It's got me, I mean, it's a lot of the same stuff we've come to know, right? I was supposed to die and then flashback and then I didn't die, but now death's coming after me in all these very intricate ways. You would think by now death would just give people like a stroke and really save itself a lot of theatrics,
Shot player.
Just some dude just gives you a little boop, and then you just die.
Yeah.
He's like, that was so much easier than connecting the garden hose to fall on the rake to push. The guy really likes his what are those things called? The Rube Goldberg machines, where it's like one thing hits another thing, it hits another thing to move the thing, and at the end of it was like it was just to pop up the toast. Like it was for
Yeah.
some Death is just really into that shit. He's like,
It's like they got the overachiever of death or whatever. I want the government version.
I was like, Death's really big on TikTok. Like he likes to make videos of like,
Like the
random
Saw
things.
fucking guy or whatever. Like, Jesus Christ, dude.
Oh man. But the only reason that it really kind of piqued my interest, besides it is the same movie, just new and grotesque ways to kill people. But what caught my interest is it looks like from the trailer, because we know sometimes the trailer is a big fat piece of shit lies. From the trailer, it looks like they're using this movie to tie all the movies together. So whereas in the old movies, it was all just like, there's the random shit on the highway one, and then the original was like the one in the airplane, and then like all these other ones. In the last movie, didn't see it, but I did read an article about it. In the last movie, at the very end, everyone dies in a plane crash, and it turns out that was the plane crash from the very first movie. So it's like it looped back on itself. So the most recent one was a prequel to the first one, right? So then this one, the way it's tying them all together is that like a woman in the 70s, or what it looks like the 70s, escaped this big horrible accident, whatever, and lived, she wasn't supposed to live, and all these people were supposed to die. And then through like the genealogy of it, all the people that were saved that night, they had kids. None of them were supposed to exist. But like this one's person kids were the kids on the plane. And then this one's person's kids were the kids, in the freeway accident. And this person's kids were so like it all ties back to that initial incident. And like in the trailer, they show the woman, she's like, I've noted it all here. And like they flip through it and you see like the plane crash story and you see the highway accident story. So, it looks like
this Death is just taking a sweet ass fucking time. What is he, work for Congress? Jesus
Doge
Christ.
gotta get on that Death guy, man. He's real. The efficiency is lacking. So
they 23 and me that shit. That's all they did.
And that genealogy. Death was like, wait a minute. You know what it is?
Fuck.
You know what it is? After so many years, he was going back. He was auditing like taxes. He was like, okay, wait a second.
Elon Musk is fucking auditing his ass. Like, wait a minute, you seem to be missing like 120 deaths.
He's like, oh
shit, I gotta get on that.
It was that one day in the 70s when I tried acid. Apparently, no one died for a couple of hours.
I should have fucking
tripping
those
balls.
dirty fucking hippies. I should have just killed them with strokes.
Oh man, Death gets paid by the hour. Oh, that is. Spikey said the logs or whatever that fall off the truck. I know I saw that movie that did that when I was a child, way before Final Destination. I've always been terrified of trucks because of that movie. Can never figure out what movie it was. Yeah, I mean, that's it.
Hey, we were there too. If you know a movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger, he's on. You fucking let us know.
Yeah, we got to figure out that one first, then we'll get to the one with the truck.
Figure out all your other ones.
Yeah, put it in the backlog, parking lot that thing, because we got a lot of ones we're trying to figure out. So that came out. They also released the trailer for Black Mirror season 7. I'm a huge Black Mirror fan. I don't like the what is it that you call it? You're like the HBO way they do it of like 6 years between seasons. What is it? The HBO way? No, it was
I saw that too. It was like season 6. It was like 5 episodes. I was like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah. Yep. Because apparently they're really costly to make. So that's why
because they got all these celebrities that
so far few and far between. But what they're doing a little differently in season 7, it looks like there's at least, from what I can tell, because it's like 7 episodes, 8 episodes, at least 2 of them are a continuation of other stories. So typically, Black Mirror is an anthology series. It's supposed to be each story tells its own story. There was one episode that kind of tied a few of them together, where it was like the Museum of Horrors, and it was like little looks at other episodes or whatever. So that was kind of a nice tease. But this season, they're gonna have the one with Christina Miliani. where she was like a space voyager, but it was all a simulation. She's coming back to do another episode of that one. And then what's his name? He was just in Guardians of the Galaxy. He played the gold dude. What's that kid's name? Oh God. Fuck. It's gonna drive me wild now.
I know what you're talking about. Adam Warlock.
Yeah, he played
Wannabe
Adam
dude or
Warlock.
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. So that kid was in a Black Mirror episode a couple years back, and he's coming back
That's like in season 2.
to play the same character. Different story, but same character. Hey, Jenny says hi. Hi, Jenny. Game of Thrones trauma triggered. Somebody put Game of Thrones trauma triggered. Yeah, it hurt a lot of us. Oh man. Let's see those. My God, you guys are putting in so many chats. I love it, but I'm having trouble keeping up.
I heard they're already making season 2 of Daredevil.
Yeah, it's already filming. They've already filmed. Which tease spoiler alert, I guess, but not really because we don't know. But in one of the set photos, it shows people being arrested by dudes that are in like SWAT armor. But on the SWAT armor is the Punisher's logo, but it's not the Punisher's logo. It actually says, and somebody zoomed in, it was Anti-Vigilante Task Force, AVTF, and then it said like New York Mayor Wilson Fisk, like as part of the logo. So we know Wilson Fisk is still going to be mayor in season 2, and it looks like stemming from all the shit that's happening in this season, there'll be an actual vigilante task force in season 2. And I guess they adopted the Punisher's logo which is kind of weird to use a vigilante's logo. It's like if they used the Spider-Man logo and was like anti-vigilantes, and it's the Spider-Man logo, but I don't know.
He was pissed about it in the last one. He was like, that ain't mine.
Will
I don't got time for that. I don't know what he's doing, but it's very important.
That's it. Billy said Will Poulter. That's the kid's name. Will Poulter. Oh my God, it was driving me nuts. I have 2 wolf pelts. Wasn't allowed to watch House of Dragons because it was shit. Okay. Let's see. What else? So yeah, Black Mirror. Oh, just before I forget, this weekend was Richmond GalaxyCon, which I was supposed to be at, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna miss this one this year. I'm so burnt out. I've been traveling like every weekend, and the next weekend is AwesomeCon in DC. So I'm like, you know what? Skip the trip to Richmond, and I'll be here for AwesomeCon next week. So next weekend we'll have AwesomeCon, and plus that would have mean I would have had FTX Friday, and then like early Saturday morning had to drive out to Richmond, and I was like, just not feeling it. Not this year. But yeah, so if you're in AwesomeCon, look your boy up. I'll be out there. I'll be shooting some stuff. I'll be hustling and bustling. Yeah.
Are you allowed to shoot stuff in the Washington D.C. area? I think that's illegal.
Oh God, you had me for a minute. And then yeah.
Got him.
Oh man. This Saturday, Angry Elf says this Saturday is Toylanta in Georgia. Toylanta. Go check it out.
Nice.
He says, Snow White. Woo!
Pass. I'm not gonna talk about it.
Yeah, that's
another hot garbage Disney bullshit. Like those live action stuffs are just fucking cash grabs, and people need to stop paying for them.
Yeah, I mean it's
this is what you get. You get some stupid woke bullshit that nobody gives a crap.
Okay, because I'm trying to gather my thoughts on this. Because here's the thing.
It's bad when even Disney like quietly releases it.
I mean,
it's like, okay, well, this is a big turd, but we already made it.
It's like did we need it, right? Did we need it? No.
Just put all the money into Marvel and Star Wars and stop fucking around.
I I'm trying to, because you know me. You know me. I always like to play devil's advocate. I like to be an optimist and like, okay, let's look on the bright. I'm struggling with this one.
It's
I'm,
another stupid remake like stop. Like
I don't get the purpose of it, right? Because it's not like, oh, this is a timely story about XYZ. Um, like even people our age, man, like Snow White was never, I don't know about you,
it's
but
boring, man. That shit puts me right to sleep.
yeah, Snow White was never like our generation was more like Lion King, Aladdin, and everything that kind of came in that time and after.
Yeah.
Um,
Chicken Little.
yeah, like Snow White goes back so far.
It was his first one that shows like the 70s.
Like
It's like a fucking
Cinderella,
like
Snow White.
wasn't it like Grimm Brothers or somebody fucking
Yeah.
wrote that shit. But
Yeah.
it's like also it's I don't know, they gotta fucking change it's like you change all the shit that make it what it is, and you get mad that people get mad about it. It's like you're
Well,
not gonna have fucking me play Malcolm X, so why are you like why I don't get it. You just want to piss people off. It's like if EEO came to life or something. I don't
so
know.
so here's my thing. It's like I personally I don't care. I really don't care. But if you're gonna say, hey, we're changing it for the sake of diversity, right? We want someone other than a white one. Okay, cool. We're being inclusive. We're being diverse. Cool. Why are the little people CGI? Right? If you're trying to be diverse and inclusive, wouldn't you have real little people who are there are many of portray those characters? I mean, it
It's
seems a
cheaper,
little.
isn't it cheaper than fucking spending all that time CGIing them? I don't know how long it takes them to do that shit anymore, but
I
I know
mean,
it
it
used to
just.
take them a while.
You know.
It's they only want to pick and choose when they want to be woke and diverse. It's like
Yeah, I don't know.
I
So
thought one of them
yes.
was voiced by that one guy. He's very popular. I can't remember his name,
Oh,
but he was
the
the
dude
only one that he did
Game of
a
Thrones.
Sleepy or something. No,
Yeah,
not that guy.
not that guy.
He's not the more popular little person.
Keep going, man. We're on the cusp of being canceled. Just a little bit further, bud. A
I
little
can
bit
fucking
better.
get us canceled easily. I don't give a shit. Nobody watches this to cancel us.
Oh, man.
Nobody gave a shit.
So Snow White opened with $43 million over the weekend. Uh that might sound like a lot, but it's not. Uh that's because I mean, if the rumors are true, this was a movie that made that cost like it was like $350 million or something like that.
Yeah,
Um, and yeah, for it to open at 43 million?
good. Stay strong. Don't see it. Can end this shit.
And it finally put it in its place. It's well below the recent spate of live action remakes, including Jungle Book made 103 on its opening, Beauty and the Beast made 174 opening, Aladdin made 91, Little Mermaid made 95. Although Dumbo uh, had even Dumbo made 45.9 million. So, ugh. And over the course of its run, Dumbo made 114 million domestic.
That was the worst. That was like one of the worst ones.
Yeah. I
Again,
forget.
it's
Yeah.
shit nobody wants. Like, who the fuck are like pitching these things? I don't understand. Again, I'll offer my services. The low price.
Yeah. Apparently, okay, so the reported budget is 270 million, but even then, whew,
Could have just hired 7 midgets and saved like $100 million.
Oh man.
That's it. They did Willy Wonka. They did that. Remember with fucking that guy from Four Weddings and a Funeral. the English guy that likes trannies. I can't remember his name.
Hugh Grant.
Hugh Grant. Yeah, there we go.
It's sad when you're like the English guy like trannies. I know who you're talking about.
It's either Eddie Murphy or fucking Hugh Grant.
Oh man.
Oh man.
See, had you said the actor that likes trannies, I'd have been like, man, that's fucking throw a rock, you know, and you're gonna hit one. You know, throw a rock, you'll hit one. But yeah, after that. Anyway, so yeah, Snow White, I think we all kind of knew.
Why are we talking about this? Is a grown-up show. Fucking grown up. Who asked that question? Oh god.
Yeah, and the Tim Man got cancer from the makeup. What else? Oh, here's some news that people might actually be excited for. Ted Lasso's coming back. Season 4. It's happening.
Not surprised.
It's happening, man. Apparently they backed up the Brinks money trucks and Jason Sudeikis because
He's just got slim pickings. Have you seen him in anything lately?
I mean, again, that's the thing though. You come off the success of like a Ted Lasso, which most of the money's going to him because they're not paying those nobodies you've never heard of prior to this. And I mean, he was the writer, producer, and all that stuff, and star.
Triple dipping.
After 3 seasons of that, you know he already made bank. He doesn't need to do shit. Although his public divorce from, what's her name, Olivia Wilde probably is eating into his pockets a bit. But you know those rich people, they always got the prenups and all that and whatnot. So anyway.
Not really. The fucking Kevin Costner lost everything. He's crying about it.
Yeah, well, that's from, those are the old days.
But yeah, I figured he would come crawling back. He's got no, you don't see him in shit. If you don't have anything else going on, you're going back to it. And it's also hard because that's one of his most defining fucking roles. I mean, he was in Saturday Night Live, but everyone's in fucking Saturday Night Live. Shit, you can get a job there. Just have to have no talent and nothing else to do on Saturday nights.
Anyway, point is, he was just on the Kelsey Brothers podcast. Was it the In the Heights podcast? And
fucking advertising shit on here. You know they're gonna get your stupid nomination award this year. I'm plugging them.
Anyway, anyway, he was on.
We got 5 shows. Come out when we got 199 under your belt.
Woo! And boys, it's been much. Oh, look at that. We got a comment from the actual King Smith, who says, "Go Big Blue, Russell Wilson to the Giants." Yes.
Is it confirmed now?
It is confirmed. So the Giants have signed not only Russell Wilson, who's the other, and Jameis Winston.
Winston as
so we've got
fucking hilarious, by the way. I watched
2
all his Super Bowl
his interviews.
Oh my god, that guy's a fucking trip.
He's funny. So we have the 2 best quarterbacks from like 7 years ago. So we should do
it's like 10 years ago.
We should do fine. Giants did have a great season.
Jameis Winston was a quarterback before fucking Tom Brady. That's how long ago he was good.
Like, you didn't like us when we were 3-13. Don't come at us when we're 4-12, baby. Don't jump on the bandwagon, baby. Don't jump on the bandwagon when we hit 4 at the end of the season. So anyway, so yeah.
Who are they getting for? Adrian Peterson as their running back?
I think Barry Sanders is coming out of retirement. We're ready. He's gonna rep the blue again. Anyway,
Rodgers is going to probably the Steelers. Hey, maybe if fucking actual King Smith did a show, he could talk about this shit.
Yeah, he could talk about those kind of things. Scott said, "Wait a minute, the Kelseys have their own podcast? See you guys. I'm gonna go watch that."
See, Dick, don't you? That's one fucking good fan.
There goes a quarter of our audience. Don't go, Scott.
Any other podcast you want to plug on here? Like,
you know what? Who has a good podcast?
This guy named Joe Rogan. You might have heard of her.
Never heard of her. So anyway, Jason Sudeikis, season 4, and it sounds like, because they're currently writing it, so nothing's for sure. But what it sounds like is that this season will be different in that he's going to be coaching the women's team. So it's not him going back to the same team. I don't know if it's gonna be the same like town. I would imagine it's the same. Like he goes back to the same town, but to do the women's league. Whatever. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But congratulations, Jason Sudeikis, because you probably made a fucking mint.
Yeah.
Re-signing for that show because
Classic.
holy,
Not coming back. Okay, yeah, well, I'll come back.
I mean they put it to bed in a pretty nice way. You know what I mean? Like as far as how you end a show, I thought all in all, like they did a pretty good job in how they ended it. But you know what they say, it's not over until I get paid all the money. I just got invited to a press junket. Let's see. Virtual press junket scheduled this week from 9 to 6. Ooh, what is this for? Hang on, guys. This is breaking news. We're excited to welcome you to our virtual press junket scheduled for this week.
For gay guys in podcasting. We invited the gays to all.
Guys get to take turns sucking off the Kelseys for their OnlyFans tie-in.
The Kelseys couldn't make it, so you're the backup.
Anyway, moving on.
Was gonna say it, but now I'm not.
Moving on. Mad Mike, you ready for next week to take back the show?
I'm working. Someone's got to beat the Kelseys at this.
Oh man, that's funny. So here's an interesting story. So it's not in the sense of what we normally talk about, but I found it fascinating. Bella Ramsey, who is the little girl that was in Game of Thrones, she was the princess of whatever, and now she's in.
Related to Gordon Ramsay?
Probably not. She is now the star of The Last of Us. She's playing. What's her name? Not Abby.
Fucking names again.
God, man. Yeah, it could draw a blank. It's Joel and.
Mikhail?
No, man, fuck. Why is my brain completely just...
Either way, she's the little girl on the
little girl
show.
from fucking Last of Us. There's
Jesus
two
Christ.
people in the show,
Wait,
goddammit.
It's fucking Mandalorian.
It's the
and
small
this lady.
female one.
The child.
The child.
We're not allowed to call them children anymore. Small little female.
Wasn't that what the Mandalorian called Grogu? He's like, the child. And give me back the child. So anyway, yeah. So the child, Bella Ramsey,
and the human child.
The human child. For Bella Ramsey, it just came out that apparently during shooting of season 1 of The Last of Us, she says that she had a crew member start talking to her about the crew member's child who has autism. And she was like, okay, but why are you telling me about that? And the crew member goes, oh, I'm sorry. I thought you had autism. And while that seems like an insult, it's just, he's like, well, I see a lot of the same behaviors that you do that my child did. And so she actually went and got professional, like, things done and was actually diagnosed with autism, adult autism, or probably as a child, but she just, as an actor, you hide that stuff. So, yeah, I find that so interesting because when you think of people with autism and people on the spectrum, you think of people that are like can't work or won't, are just, stuck in that childlike state. And, here's someone who
You just she's muted yourself. God damn it. Stop moving shit.
Did I mute?
Now I can't hear you.
Really?
Your work. Oh, now I can. Yeah.
Okay. I see the little lines moving. Shit. Anyway, don't judge me.
The fucking handicapped people are always working. Fucking shit on them. You're the only. Oh, by the way, did I ever tell you that you should wear a helmet?
Oh man, Ellie's her name. God damn it! Thank you, Joel and Ellie. I know Abby is the season 2. Is she's introduced in season 2? I know that's going to be an interesting conversation when that all comes out because I know what happens in the story, and not a lot of people are going to like it.
The one that lady that I skimmed that. She was
Yeah.
supposed to play the
Yeah.
Emmy. What the
Hey,
fuck
that's a big
we
win
just
for
say?
them, and also they are the hardest workers. Yeah, I'm not knocking people with autism at all. Uh, I'm just saying, like, typically you would perceive them as like Love on the Spectrum and shows like that where they don't really typically have jobs or don't really leave the house. Obviously, that is a more severe on the severe side of the spectrum. But I just it's fascinating to me that because she talked about it, and there's a whole article about it, but she talked about how basically, like, I always see these people and how they act, and I just never understood why I can't seem to do the things that other people do. Like, I'm not comfortable in certain social situations and these different things. And she's like, oh, I was just assumed I'm a bit weird or this or that. And, you know, now she has a diagnosis, which is awesome.
So is that why everyone always tells me I'm fucking retarded?
Yes, you're probably on the spectrum.
Got it.
But that's okay. We still love you. That's why we give you the least amount of
Hey,
work on the
we're
show.
fucking. We got our show. We're fucking both. We're
We're
doing stuff.
we're employed somewhat. In other news, the Malcolm in the Middle, it's not a reboot,
It's a
sequel,
continuation.
continuation.
We all need money. We got nothing else going on.
Pretty much. So the Malcolm in the Middle cast a lot of them have signed on to come back, including, right, because we knew Bryan Cranston was coming back. We knew the mom was coming back. Obviously, Malcolm of Malcolm in the Middle has to come back. But it was just announced that Christopher Masterson, who was the oldest brother, the one that joined the army or whatever in the show,
One
and
that's not in jail.
yeah, the one that's not in jail, and Justin Bearfield, who was the middle child, it was Reese in the series, if I remember correctly, the middle child. They re-signed, but the kid who played Dewey, the youngest, has chosen not to come back. So they've recast him with another actor who's
Pedro Pascal
I think
or Kevin Hart. There we go. Kevin
Bella
Hart.
Ramsey. Bella Ramsey will be playing Dewey, the autistic child. No, Eric. So Eric Per Sullivan was the original Dewey. He's not returning. Instead, it's Caleb Ellsworth Clark who's taking over the role as Dewey. So
Got money.
hey, so yeah, it's gonna be interesting, I think. I don't know, man. They're Thanks, Jessica. Appreciate you. Let's see.
Just putting pronunciations in.
No, it's an inside joke. Mad Mike's gonna be next week's host this time because CQ was canceled for trashing autistic people. Well done. Well done. Let's see. No, like, what do we think? What do we think about? Don't get me
It's
wrong.
another thing, like they're going off in nostalgia, but it's also a show that was like the bottom. It was on, when they had those blocks of shows, and it was a pre-show to the good shows that people wanted to watch. So it's like, yeah, it had an audience
So it was like
after they
leeching
canceled
off the
the other show.
shows
Yeah,
around it.
and it was kind of a niche time where they got all those, shows about shitty fucking parents and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
It was like the opposite of the Cosby Show.
So it's like, is it? I don't know. And then, like, it's again, you're targeting limited audience, like people around our age, um, which a lot of us don't have time to watch that shit or care to see it again. I don't know. I don't think it'll do that well.
So it's going to be on Disney Plus, apparently. So I mean,
Also,
it's
not a good thing.
So I mean, they
They're
can't go
gonna
that hard.
replace Bryan Cranston with Pedro Pascal and
So
CGI and Malcolm.
Oh wow, Scott says they really missed an opportunity to recast Dewey as a female minority who's non-binary. There,
Exactly.
of
There you
color,
go.
of color too. Don't forget.
Yeah.
So here, again, if you look at the background, I'm a huge nerd, geek / whatever you want to call it. I love nostalgia. I mean, I love Back to the Future. I love these things that were of that time, but that doesn't. I don't know what has had success enough that what do you think is attributing to all these coming out, right? Obviously we know nostalgia is working because they keep doing it, but like I look at like Girl Meets World was okay, wasn't a it lasted a couple seasons, that was gone. Fuller House, like all these shows that have come back, none of them it's like, whoa, this is the show we needed, I'm glad they brought that back. Like what's the case
No,
what's the case
they
point for
haven't
this?
been like real hits. It's what it started. It was fucking the fucking Karate Kid
Ah,
show,
Cobra Kai.
and then they were
Yeah,
all
that
like,
was
"Oh, we should bring back all this old stuff."
yeah,
And it's not
that
like
did.
they fucking brought back Wizards of Waverly Place. That's like the newest one of those shows, and nobody's talking about it. It's like, okay, like I think you're done, man.
Yeah.
And Fuller House that ran
I
its course.
I heard there was rumor that they were gonna do like a Sabrina the Teenage Witch. They were gonna do like a spin-off of that. Yeah,
It's
there's
even that wasn't that good. Like I didn't watch fucking Disney because it was poor. um, but it's like all those like we fucking a Nickelodeon. It was free. I had to subscribe to Disney for a while.
No, yeah, I agree with you completely. I don't know. Let's see. Scott says new shows suck, so they have to use nostalgia because they don't have the creativity to write original material. Yeah,
Well,
true.
they do. That's the thing. They have good like Disney Plus has a lot of fucking good shows, but it's like why I don't know. It's like they just have to support autistic people that are writing these. I don't fucking know, man.
Insomniac says
Call back.
I'm looking forward to the Helldivers movie. It's supposed to have a bunch of A-list actors and they're all gonna die gruesome deaths. I mean, I would watch it just for that. Like, if you're like, oh, fucking Brad
But
Pitt's gonna
that's
get
still
his face blown
speculation. Like that
off.
shit's never gonna come to light. It's like
You never know. You never know.
Warhammer and all that other shit.
I mean, you never know.
Fucking what was that game we talked about? That Tom Clancy game that we used to play in jail and all was The Division.
Division. Yes. Yes.
You
Yes.
never fucking
Yes.
saw that? Oh, speaking of shitty fucking remakes,
Uh-huh.
Street Fighter already got pushed back.
Oh,
They
again.
Sony took it off of the schedule for some shitty like shark movie too. So it's like, oh, that ain't good. When you get booted by like a fucking shark attack movie,
Mm, mm.
ain't looking good. When Sony boots you too, from the studio that brought you Madam Web. The only movie CQ hasn't watched of ours.
Not true. I haven't seen Craven either. So from
It's
from
only
the
because it just
studio that
came
brought you
out
the
and you
two
were watching
movies
Severance
even
and Daredevil.
CQ won't watch comes Street Fighter. Oh man.
Jesus Christ.
Uh
I know someone's gonna bring it up. There's someone that asks every week about the fucking Street Fighter movie.
he does Tigers and deaths all the time. What else? What else we got? It's been a quiet week for the most part. There's that Naked Gun. So you sure that the Naked Gun reboot that's happening?
I didn't realize they were making that. I was
Oh
like,
yeah, yeah. With what's his name?
Neeson's.
Oh, what's his name? Liam Neeson. Yeah, Liam Neeson. Which I mean, I can see it. If you're gonna replace the dude, fuck, I
But
can't
Liam
remember
Neeson's, I
names.
mean, God, that guy does everything.
Yeah. Anyway.
Um, and it wasn't. I never really liked those, anyways. It's like Mr. Bean.
Angry Elf said Disney needs to hire CQ, Mad Mike, and Angry Elf to write their D plus MCU and Star Wars shows.
Yeah, right.
We could save them a lot of money, and they would actually be watchable. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Andor, yes, yes, Andor's coming. Everybody's excited for season 2 of Andor. Yay!
I want to see more Punisher. That's what I'm fucking waiting on.
Yeah. Last week's episode was just such a tease.
I know they're like Punisher's coming, and he's just like motivated. You kill everyone. I got my own stuff I'm working on. It's like you when you're telling me to do the show. I got my own shit I'm working on. Fuck, I do everything for you.
I was like, you know what it
Make
reminded?
out and you fucking grab each other's dicks and then they leave. It's like same shit we do.
Oh god, it reminded me. I was like, remember like you'd go into some dude's room and like he had just had his like pre-workout and he's all like fucking roided out. Like it's like he just like, what were you doing when I came in? Like, were you just ready to jack
He
off?
was
And
all
you're just
sweaty and he's all amped up. Because it's like all this buildup. You're like, where the fuck is he going? Like, because he finds the bullet that killed the white tiger.
Yeah.
And then he's like, all of a sudden he's walking and he's on all these camera feeds. And I'm like, what the fuck? And all of a sudden some sweaty fucking white dude almost kills him with that axe. I'm like, oh,
it's the Punisher.
It's the Punisher. He's like jerking off in the janitor's closet and got busted.
I will say this true story. We're watching that. Me and my wife were sitting down watching it, and she goes, "So they were because he was looking for the bullet casing and all that." And she goes, "So tell me again, what's the deal with the white tiger guy?" And I go, "Oh, he has this mystical amulet, and
watch the fucking show, you would know."
It really,
Episode
really
198.
doesn't. So I'm explaining it to her, and I'm like, "Oh, it's mystical amulet, blah 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 blah," and he can jump like a kangaroo, and he's got all these abilities like animals. And she goes, "So I guess none of the animals were bulletproof, huh?" And I was like, "Oh Jesus Christ!" He's like, "Hide of an armadillo or some shit like fucking rhino hide."
Well, it was funny because you talked about it.
Yeah.
And sorry. Getting a text, more important things. And you were like, "Oh, they pass it on to his niece," and then his niece is in the fucking episode.
Yep,
which is kind of funny. But now I just thought of another fucking comment that'll get us taken off air.
Sure.
It's kind of fucked up. They gave that shit to like the Mexican guy, like the powers of all the animals. It's like, what did he do? Use that shit to hop through the fucking border to get over here? God damn it, man!
It was Puerto Rican.
Use the power of the kangaroo. To jump over the wall.
Puerto
Fucking
Rican.
Assholes.
If anything, he swam over. He didn't jump a fence.
Cuban. He's coming from
fucking swam from Puerto Rico.
He's the power of the dolphin.
What was that movie with Rob Schneider, The Animal?
No.
Remember that one where he had like all the animal pieces inserted into him? Rob Schneider, The Animal.
Yeah.
It was a terrible movie.
Thing. When is Netflix gonna remake all those movies? He's like cute now too. He's saying a bunch of racist shit in his stand-up.
Oh god, yeah. What else? I don't really got much else, man. Anybody out there? You got anything for us? What should we talk about? Because if not, I'm gonna call it.
Got canceled.
Lots of shows got canceled. Things got picked up and renewed, and bloody.
Dude, Amy Pascal is gonna produce the James Bond.
Oh God! After what she did to the Marvel Sonyverse,
yeah.
Good luck, James Bond.
The best part is they're talking about great, and the guy that did Fantastic Beasts is her partner.
Good.
Which is like, okay.
New game idea: Animal Crossing U.S. Border Edition. God damn. Although funny border crossing story is, I read an article that since all these tariffs and shit went into place because of the whole fentanyl epidemic, that there have been more illegal or seizures, like seizures at the borders of illegal eggs than there has been fentanyl. Like, yeah, people are trying to cross the border with eggs because of the skyrocketing cost of eggs. People are trying to like sell them on the black market because apparently now eggs are more profitable than drugs.
I never fucking understand. Like, where are you guys shopping? Because I can go to Sam's Club and buy 24 eggs for $6. Like, that's not. It's not a lot. And like, other thing is, just don't fucking eat eggs then. Like, if it's too fucking much, like, who the fuck eats eggs every fucking day? I've never met anyone I fucking know that they eat like 6 eggs a fucking day where it's a problem.
4 eggs a
Bullshit.
day.
You fucking ass is eating fruity pebbles and all kinds of fucking shit.
Nope, 4 eggs a day. 4
Yeah,
eggs every
like,
day.
so
Mm-hmm.
it's like, what the fuck? I don't. If everyone only ate eggs for breakfast and shit, we wouldn't have a fucking obesity problem in America. So get the fuck out of here with the egg shit. I don't
I see we
understand it. It's
touched a
still not a
sensitive
lot. It's like
subject.
$6, like for fucking 24 eggs is not a lot to me. I
Dude,
don't know where
I
you
mean,
guys are shopping.
maybe down there in the poor people's area, it's recession proof. But dude, it's so bad. This is a true story. It's so bad that there are bodegas in New York City that are selling eggs by the single. You can buy a
That's fucking New York.
single egg.
Fucking don't live in the fucking most expensive city you can. Okay,
I mean, there is that.
everything's expensive there.
That is a fact.
It's just like $30 for a movie ticket. So don't fucking, you can't quote fucking New York. You also got 17 billion people, and they all come down here anyways. And our fucking prices of eggs didn't fucking go up. I mean, it went up a little, but not enough where I'm like sucking dick. You got that yolk player? Fucking, I'll blow you in the bathroom. Like, fuck.
I'll take your yolk if you give me some yolk.
Yeah, like fucking hang yet.
Oh God. Let's see from the chats. Scott says if you like The Sims, there's a new game in Zoe or something like that that's coming out in a few days. Looks good.
Aren't they
Okay.
talking about another Sims too?
It probably.
Well, 25 or something.
Sims 1 million. How about Assassin's Creed Shadow hits 2 million players in just its first few days?
Isn't it free on Game Pass? I think it is. No.
No. No, that's
There's
a
no other
Ubisoft
games
game.
out though, and there's nothing else coming out. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's a bit of a dry spell time for games. I think they hit like a nice window where there's not really, if you're not into like the Marvel rivals, there's not really much. You know, we're a couple months out from the next Madden cycle, so
You already took out the Ninja Turtles Call of Duty.
already, wow, that was quick.
I think it ends at the end of this month.
They go through that stuff so fast. I
thought there was Thunderbolts comes out when in May, right?
Yes, May. Yep. No,
Movie,
movies coming out. Minecraft comes out in like a week or two.
No, don't talk about that shit.
It's pop culture reference, man.
I heard he mentioned that he has a picture of him as Lobo on his phone in one of the interviews, and he wouldn't show it.
Yeah. True. Baldur's Gate. Yeah, there's another Baldur's Gate coming out. Here we go again. Mad Mike loves dick. We get it.
Talk about what we like, pop culture,
hey, man,
baby.
Yeah. Talk about what you know, man. Talk about what you love. Never work a day in your life.
I'm trying to get him, trying to top the Kelsey's ratings.
Oh man. But yeah, that's it. That's all I got this week. I'm burning the candle at both ends. So I'm just. It's been a week, man. It's been like the longest month.
We need some good shit coming out. No one's like nothing's happening.
Yeah, so apparently tonight I think it is the double episode that they're releasing for Daredevil.
Ooh.
So that's out. It's not Thursday yet. Yeah, it feels like it's Thursday. What else, man? There's really not much. There's really not much going on. Hey Scott, if you're out there, I've been sharing screenshots with Scott of because we've been playing Balatro, that game. It's so fucking addictive. It's so good. But I've already almost finished everything you can do in the game.
And there's an X-Men 97 coming out, and that's supposed to come out soon.
Oh no, 2026 at the earliest.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah, that's. I mean, if we were super lucky, maybe end of 2025, but I doubt it. They've, Marvel's released their calendar, and the last thing in 2025 is that Wonder Man series that's coming out. That's December of 2025.
Yeah, that might be good.
It kind of came out of nowhere, so I'm curious about that. Billy says, so much for giving up mobile gaming. No, I'm playing Balatro on my Xbox, so that doesn't count. Trust me, If I was playing it on my phone, I might not even be here. I might be in bed right now on my phone playing Balatro. Which speaking of which,
What is
how's
that?
it Balatro? It's like a arcade poker. But so
Oh,
you do things like 4 of a kind, 3 of a kind, flush, full house, all that. But it's more arcadey in that there's like power ups and times X for if you have a pair, it's a times X of 3, and so you're just trying to get higher and higher scores, and it's fucking addictive as all fuck. I was gonna ask you how's that mobile game of you and the boys? How's that going?
I don't know. If you didn't kick us out of our chat, you would fucking know.
Yeah, I thank you. Thank you. For God,
I
you guys
created
don't
my
understand.
own.
These guys will fucking back and forth for hours. Oh, click on this. Make sure you resupply, and then make sure you spend the gems on the level 7 repository of the Galactosaurus. And it's
In
like
a game
Jesus.
chat, we're talking. Just because you don't play the game and you're all jelly because you're like, man, I wish I fucking was playing that game now. Look at all those characters, man. My God. Look at. Let me see if you can see it. I named it.
What was it? Wait, hold on. I can barely read it. Just say what it is. It's all
It
tiny.
says DC Dark Legends and CQ's a bitch. Let me know if you
Nice.
want in.
Nice. Nice. Drop the link for the Discord on the website www.secusabitch.com.
Bitch.
You guys got to start a fan club. I bet you they'd get a bunch of people.
They're making a fucking. I'm just scrolling the internet because we don't got shit going on. But they're doing a Captain Planet fucking comic.
A Captain Planet comic book?
From Dynamite.
Captain
Looks like
Planet
gay as
worked
fuck.
well as a kids cartoon show
He's
because it
got
was
like a weird, kind of looks like a gay Wolverine.
dude, it worked well as a kids cartoon. I don't see it working as a
The best
series.
was Don Cheadle's
Yeah.
fucking
Like now, if
representation.
it was a comic book about Don Cheadle's version of Captain Planet,
Fuck,
then
yeah, you're right.
that would sell gangbusters.
Did that drop in there? I don't know. I don't know if you can see it.
I don't know where you dropped it, but drop it
In the
anywhere I can
little
see it.
chat for the.
Oh. Man, I don't even have that window open. Jesus.
Anyways, you can look at it, but Dynamite does all the dumb fucking shit that nobody really wants and hopes it's the fucking Disney reimagining.
Oh
shit
God. Yeah. First of all, did he have a beard before?
No,
No. Why does he have a
it's like
beard? It's edgy.
70s style. Like
It's so edgy. That's weird.
I feel like he's a cult leader, like fucking trying to get me to bang some trees.
And why does he have rocks for shoulders now? What's that? What's up with that?
Yeah.
Let's see. You got Captain Planet, Kwame Wheeler, Linka, Guy, Mati, and Gaia. Oh, this is gonna go over real well. This is gonna go over real.
He's trying to. It's gonna be compelling in a way like Claremont's X-Men and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Oh yeah, let's just name. And I'm gonna be successful like Bill Gates and
our podcast is gonna be great, like the Kelsey
Kelsey-
brothers.
Joe Rogan.
Oh. Fuck, we're gonna add that to our description.
Oh man.
Luke, I can name drop other stuff too. Like, fucking can't make Captain Planet any more amazing than Don Cheadle fucking did.
Oh my god, the ambiguously gay duo. Yes.
Yes.
We need a comic book. The ambiguously gay duo.
Should do a live action of that.
Oh man. That and you have it done by Seth Rogen.
Yeah. Is that his name?
Seth
Oh,
Rogen?
shit, I never realized there's a lot of Rogans in Hollywood.
Yeah.
I thought it was Reagan for some. Fucking man, we are really bad with names on this show.
Thank you for including yourself.
I know,
man.
These guys, they can't pronounce anyone's names and stuff. They can't remember titles, but it's okay. Show.
It's okay. Yeah. It's such a weird such a weird. Anyway, whatever. Now you got me. I can't.
We went down a rabbit hole. Anyway,
Yeah,
let's
the
wrap
Captain
it up.
America
I gotta
thing.
take a shit.
Anyway, all right. On the
We coming
plus
back
side,
next week, or we don't know.
we're canceled. We've been canceled. Sorry, guys.
We don't
This
know
is
yet.
the season finale.
No one's in the office to fucking report to. None of anyone runs this shit anyway. It just goes to me, and then I fucking don't answer it.
So
Oh my god, they're making a Masters of the Universe. Jesus fucking Christ!
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. They're doing it. The Masters of the Universe,
Masters of the
He-Man. I mean, they still want to get that G.I. Joe Transformers off the ground. They're still trying to get that off the ground.
Oh god.
Yeah. Anything.
The Channing Tatum's ruined.
Anything from our childhood, they'll throw it at us to make a buck. I mean, you know who I blame? Go with me here.
I blame you for fucking paying to see all this shit.
Funko Pops. I blame Funko Pops because nostalgia was great and all, and like you could go and find like old toys and things like that. But for some reason, when Funko Pops took off, and like it became this nostalgia bait of like, let's fucking make the Stay Puft Marshmallow, like just random shit.
They're
Like,
selling out of them.
Yeah.
And they're like paying $500 for them on eBay.
And people, the studio execs are like, money for shit that we own, for IP we own.
What?
Let's reboot it.
And they do it with everything. Like they make a mini fucking brand, all this shit of like, I think you can buy a mini like everything and all these real, like my kids use acrylic to make like cereal boxes and shit, and then you pay $15 for them or whatever. But they do it. That's exactly, and it all started from the fucking those assholes.
Funko. That's why.
Next time I see you at Comic-Con.
Beanie Babies all over again. Yeah, except at least with Beanie Babies, they weren't IP. Yeah, they weren't intellectual property. They weren't like Beanie Babies of like Spider-Man and Ghostbusters.
Or EFTs or whatever. They're doing all those EFTs of fucking like memes and
I blame Funko.
Started with them.
The same way I blame the Kardashians for reality TV, I blame Funko for the
Paris Hilton started that shit.
Even then maybe you could say. Yeah. So here around the station, WTF Nation Radio, Ice is still on sabbatical. He's recovering. He's good. Want all y'all to know he's good. He's okay. He's just taking his time while he recovers.
Mrs. Ice when he comes back. Got that gender reassignment surgery finally.
Iset. It's Iset.
It's a female version of Ice. Jessica, get on it.
Isis. He's Isis now.
Icy.
Oh man. What was I gonna say?
I think you're going over the show list.
So WTF Nation Radio, Ice is still recovering. So, but we think he'll be back next week. So starting next Monday, he'll be back.
He comes back, maybe actual King Smith and Coach will do a show.
Yes, exactly. With that, I'll share a little bit of behind the scenes news. We talked about it a little bit last week that we are working to bring all new content to the channel of WTF Nation Radio. Going to be celebrity podcasts that are done by them, distributed by us, and it'll be ranging from topics of horror, so like movies and TV. There'll be a martial arts inspired one, speaking about martial arts in movies and TV. There are going to be some
two football players.
No. Well, there is one with a football player. There's one.
They're brothers.
They're not brothers.
They both won Super Bowl.
He is a brother, if you get what I'm saying. He is a brother, but no, we got some. I've already gotten the first few in the kind of in the workflow. We're gonna figure out how we're going to release them, and scheduling wise, we're gonna have like a big team meeting and figure all that out. So stay tuned. But there are going to be some more options for content. Now, they won't be live. They'll all be pre-recorded podcast, but we'll have the audio version, we'll have the video version, and some are shot like in a studio, some are shot like over Zoom. So it's gonna be interesting. We got to figure out. I'm gonna get with Nemo and Ice, and we're gonna figure out like a release schedule and like what days we'll drop them on. But already we have
Not gonna do Tuesdays when my show's on. That's for sure.
no competition Tuesdays.
I'm getting bumped.
But yeah, we already have 4 celebrities on board with more coming down the pipe. So
Sundays are pretty wide open.
there's no shows on Sundays. So
Every other Friday is pretty clear too.
Oh man. So anyway, with that, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of another amazing edition of Pop Culture Warrior. I want to thank all of you for hanging out with us on this low energy Tuesday.
You're like falling asleep and you're making me sleepy over here. That's fucking great.
Well, you got to poop and you're making me got to poop. So
you should have taken all that melatonin before we came on here.
Actually, you know what I was thinking? I'm just going to throw this out there. For episode 200 next week, I was like, right before we go live, I think I'm going to smash a couple gummies and we'll just see what happens live on air. I mean, who knows?
Well, tropical flavor.
Yeah. We're
You
talking
gummy worms. You doing fucking
No, they're
gummy,
like
fucking
little squares, man. They're not fun like worms. I'm talking
gushers. Look, what are we doing? I need to go to the store and pick up some snacks here.
Well, I don't know. Is the THC version legal down there?
No, if you have a license, I don't have a license.
How of you of all people don't have a license? You should have a license.
Because
you're fucking leaking and limping and gimping all over the place.
Because my fucking slave job doesn't allow it.
Well, that sounds like a you problem. So yeah,
Massa got me working. Can't take drugs.
So yeah. So next week, I'm thinking for episode 200, we see how long before I completely fall out of my chair, and then how long will this empty shot be running of just this?
So I'm running the show next week.
Yeah, you should probably run the OBS
episode
instance.
5 of CQ sucks.
Oh man, that could be fun.
At pop culture.
That could be fun.
Mike.
It'd be interesting to see where that goes. But alrighty.
Anyways,
I think that's good. I should be in the bubble next week. That's what Billy says. I should be in the bubble next week because it's just gonna be an empty bubble with me like.
I don't do bubbles. I'm fucking equal opportunity. Squares.
Shit, maybe we should make you run it next week. I don't know. We'll see.
Fucking trying to make me do work, bitch.
It's what the chat wants. It's what the people want. They're demanding it.
It'll be good, that's for sure. We'll see. I may be able to fit you in.
Giggity. All right, guys, gals, everyone. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. We're gonna keep it. We'll keep it short tonight while we go rest and recover. But next week, episode 200, we got to do a giveaway. I'll be blitzed out of my mind. I might be like, okay, who wants this? All right, who wants this? And who wants this? Let's fucking start giving shit away from the wall.
Or if I can get some boxes and mail that shit out.
I had to put like a screen up with a lock on it so I don't give away shit from my background. Oh, man. Oh, God. I'm going to need like a fidget spinner and all that to keep me distracted. But all right. We got episode 200 right around the corner. We got to do... I'll figure something out. I'll figure something out. It's going to be fun. We're gonna have a good time. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for tuning in. Mad Mike, you got anything for close this out?
No, go to bed.
One of these days, you're gonna shock the world by having something to share.
Yeah, I do. I'm gonna talk for another 35 fucking minutes. No, wrap it up.
We're gonna filibuster. We're gonna filibuster this thing. All right, people. It's been real. Thank you so much for tuning us. We love you. We'll see you next week. Say goodnight, Mad Mike.
Good night, Mad Mike.
All right, guys. See you next week. Shots.
Let's see it.